Good evening. Welcome to this video presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Maria del Carmen Bologna, and I work for Casa Grande University in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I now continue with the presentation. The purpose of this presentation is to inform about learners' perceptions of using Moodle books in online ESP courses from 2020 to 2021. This presentation is divided in 3 parts. Part 1 focuses on research question and context. Part 2 presents the study methodology, and part 3 deals with the conclusions. Now, I continue with some background information about EuroCALL 2015 in Padova University, where a collaborative paper using mobile devices and the Adobe Connect web conferencing tool in the assessment of EFL, student-teacher performance in Ecuador, was presented by Dr. Christopher Allen. There is an agreement between Linnaeus University and Casa Grande University. As a result, Dr. Christopher Allen and Dr. David Richardson gave Moodle training courses to the English staff in 2014. There have been collaborative research projects among universities since then. The research question in this study is, how do learners perceive the organization, functionality, and effectiveness of the Moodle books in their ESP courses? I continue with information about the literature review. As you can see, Egbert 2005 recommends efficient use of technology to maximize learning results with less time and effort in her guidelines for educational technology. Additionally, the study includes information about how learning and understanding can be facilitated by knowledge structure and organization. This information was published in the volume How People Learn in 2003, which has valuable research on technology to support learning. Learners' characteristics have been described by Richards and Lockhart to focus on learners' needs. And an early introduction to BLE and Classroom Management Systems, CMS, has been introduced to consider choices involved in the adoption of online platforms. The context. Students aged 20 to 22 years old in the 3rd year of studies participated in this research. They took Contemporary Society Conflicts a Consensus, which is a humanistic subject offered to all students regardless their majors. All of them were Spanish speakers, but they used English to communicate, interact, and complete the subject task. There were 6 Contemporary Society courses from 2000 to 2001. They were face-to-face courses, but then they were online courses due to the pandemic. Courses were programmed for 48 hours. Students had B2 English proficiency level to take content subjects in English, and the Cambridge English Proficiency Test, CEPT, is used at the university to measure students' proficiency level. In the following slides, there are some Moodle course pages. As you can see here, this one shows the course introduction and part of the menu. The following slides here indicate how the Moodle site was structured. There were 6 units. Topics dealt with language, race, gender and development, wealth and poverty, among others. And I included the bulletin board as it was a very important tool to coordinate unit calendars, announcements, and events. This slide shows the activities calendar managed through the bulletin board. It corresponds to Unit 1. The topic was language. And as you can see, activities were sequenced, assignments were described, information about Moodle text type was indicated together with the deadline and learning outcomes. Now I continue with information about the methodology of the study. There was a post-class opinion survey aimed at collecting students' perceptions of the organization, effectiveness, and functionality of Moodle books. And this opinion survey was run in Google Forms at the end of each of the 6 courses. There were 6 question items and an open question. The survey results. Students answered this Google Form survey as shown in the Instagram plots. And as you can see in this slide, learners indicated that Moodle books were functional to keep track of the documentation. They perceive them as organized and accessible when they navigate in the Moodle site. In the following questions, they answered that information was easily accessible in their cell phones, and their responses indicate that they see a clear link from the course reading text and assignments through Moodle books in question 4. Learners answered it was easy for them to access multimedia, video or audio through Moodle books. And students also answered that Moodle books easy access enables them to work more easily and learn more effectively. This survey also included an open-ended question. And here you can see some of the most representative responses. In this open-ended question, 27 out of 49 students answered and posted comments. They mostly highlighted aspects of Moodle books, indicating the organization or functionality and effectiveness of books. I have included some of students' answers, the ones that were more representative. They commented that the Moodle books are of great use and make work easier, that they are great for an introduction, that it helps keep track of what we've seen. The information in the books were more than enough to understand and complete the assignments. They were a great addition. And I consider Moodle books to be a summary of a specific topic, being that they guide me on a topic. Finally, the study conclusions are as follows. Students' awareness of Moodle books' appearance and content structure is evident in the survey responses. Moodle Books course pages design may be an important factor in students' successful completion of the course alongside employment responsibilities. It is important to consider that when students are in third year, they mostly need to work to either pay tuition fees or personal reasons. Therefore, this is an important conclusion. The packaging and structuring of information and the graphic appearance of page content are very important to ensure learning progress and course completion in either wholly online and or blended mode. They have an impact on students' motivation and engagement. And Moodle Books content can be downloaded for self-study purposes. This was a very important advantage as students had to go to nearby rural places or even other provinces where internet access was not always available or good. Therefore, they were able to download the material for self-study purposes. Another important implication of this study is that Moodle Books can be later on ebooks, provided there is coordination in the university. And here are the references. Thank you for your valuable attention. Bye.